Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the last episode, Adrenoch made his triumphant return to Solstheim. I was going to say Dragonborn for a second. I was like, that's not a place. That's a name. Yes, we made our triumphant return back to Solstheim, where we will begin on the main quest here, which is Dragonborn, reach the Temple of Miraak. But in the last episode, I wanted to show you guys a little secret, and that is a secret location under the Bulwark Jail, and I showed you guys how to get here the last time. We're going to go ahead and move forward a bit and see what this has to offer. Now, unfortunately, it's not that much, but you can see we have another grate leading further downwards, and I think this is just a blatant secret. I don't think, you know what, actually, maybe once we exit, there is a location that we can fast travel to, but for the most part, this is just a really awesome little secret cavern that when I found, I was extremely proud of myself, and I was like, yes, I found a thing by myself. Cold Cinder Cave, that's what it was called, and I actually did make a Skyrim's Hidden Treasures about this particular location. And yeah, we're just gonna move through it. Like I said, I don't think there's too much down here, so in fact, we're gonna exit sneak. Why do I have this on my back? We need to get rid of that, don't we? Blade of Hafingar, no thank you. Also, one thing I have to look up is the conjuration perk for something dealing with the weapons. Is it this one? Bound weapons cast soul trap on targets? No. Is it this one? Bound weapons will banish summon creatures and turn raised ones? No, it's not that one. Let's see. Dark Souls is reanimate. Undead have 100 points more health. Garbage. Greater duration for reanimated undead. Garbage. Alright, so it looks like we actually do have this weapon, which is awesome. And I'm trying to find, or this perk, which is awesome. I'm trying to find what that was. It's none of these, obviously, because these are just the half magic perks. Let's see. What was it? It's not Mystic Binding, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Bound weapons do more damage. Cool. I wanted to make sure we had this one. And I don't even know why we have this one. I guess when we were conjuring, we were using some conjured weapons. There's so many different periods of this Let's Play, it's hard to remember exactly what we utilized during every one. But yes, Mystic Binding is what we want. Bound weapons do more damage, and we have it, so that is good. Sweet. All right, so let's see. What do we have currently? Yeah, we want to bind some swords up here in a second. We've got some skeletons. It feels like I'm very low in the ground. The cool thing about this location is you can see we're under the Bulwark. In Cold Cinder Cave, you can see, like, there's no other dungeon in Skyrim that looks like this, if I recall. Hello there. Why does it go left-handed? I feel like whoever developed this skill, like the guy in charge of conjuring weapons, for the most part, coding, I feel like he was left-handed, and he's like, I'm gonna put it in the left hand by default. Okay, so these are bull netches, I believe. And we're not going to mess with them. They're very cool looking, though. Look at that. Look at that. I like how they look, and they're bioluminescent, which means they naturally create light from a living organism. So that's cool. We're going to keep moving. I want to get through this location kind of quickly because, like I said, I just want to show you guys it's not really anything of importance too much. You can see we can exit here, but I don't think we want to. That goes back to Solstheim. We have to remember that there is a location there. But yeah, this is the only location in all of Skyrim that looks like this, which is kind of interesting. They had to make a, interior dungeon design for one dungeon. And from a game design standpoint, that's not really efficient, is it? But I like how they did it. And also, coming down here, and I do remember, we have our first interaction with the Ash Spawn, which is a very cool-looking enemy. Look at that. I don't think there were any of these guys in Morrowind. And if there were, it's going to be hard to remember them because everything looks so blocky. I remember the ones that I really did not like were, you know what? I'm wondering if we should get Conjuration Legendary. No, if we do that, we're going to have to do it for everything, and that's just not going to be able to be done. Should have ate that Spawn Ash. Just not going to be able to be done by the end of this Let's Play. Get everything Legendary. Okay, we have more Ash Spawn here. Yeah, but I love the design of these guys. They look cool. They look creepy. They glow, which is nice. They have little ash weapons. That's pretty cool, huh? And they're dealing a crazy amount of damage to me, so let's not die. We should activate... Yeah, we should be activating Ebony Flesh here. Very powerful. We need to utilize it. And also Soul Tear, if we still have it, we do. For that little bit of extra damage. Or a lot. Yeah, look at all that damage Ebony Flesh is mitigating. Love saying mitigating. It's one of my favorite words. All right, we're going to recast it. And we're going to grab Close Wounds. You can see how the strategies have evolved from simply casting fire spells at enemies, which, by the way, not sure, but I would imagine Ash Spawn take less damage from fire. Since they are Ash Spawn and they're fire elementals and stuff. Okay, we're not doing too bad here. Also, we gain like 2 points of one-handed in one fight, which is pretty good. And I consider the last Ash guy a part of that fight. Okay, so not too bad there. Our reward is a big chest here. Ooh, with some dragon scale gauntlets. That's cool. You don't see dragon scale armor too much. All right, we're gonna grab that. And let's see, we're trying to sell things, so we're gonna grab that as well, and that, and not that, just because I don't think it weighs a good amount in exchange for how much it's worth. All right, we have a little hidden chest over here, might as well, with a novice lock. We're about to be at 84 lock picking, making some decent headway there. Can you just open? Like, come on, man! You're just some stupid novice lock. Okay, so we cleared this. That counts towards the clearing the dungeons achievement. I think we already have that, though. We should take a look at the achievements at one point. Can't really do that in the Steam API. I mean, I can, but I don't like to. It's not as easy as pressing the Xbox guide button, ironically, even though there's an Xbox guide button on the controller that I'm using right now. Again, for anyone that was unaware, because I'm sure there's at least one of you guys, we are playing this on Steam, Skyrim Legendary Edition, or sorry, Skyrim Special Edition, with an Xbox 360 controller. That's usually how I do everything. So boom, that is Cold Cinder Cave, and no, I was right the first time. It's just a secret place. Like, you have to either find this trapdoor, or you have to go beneath the Bulwark Jail, and that's all you can do to find this place. So really proud of myself that I found that, and now you guys know about it too. All right, so lots of things to do in Dragonborn. I think we'll just get started on the main quest, because obviously the main quest leads you to a bunch of different stuff. But we could also explore Raven Rock. I think we'll definitely do that at some point. So, Dragonborn. The people of Raven Rock know the name Miraak, saying that he has a temple near the center of the island. I should seek him out and find out why people have attacked me on his behalf. Reach the temple of Miraak. And if you remember, this all started... obviously, we're not going to have anything to travel to, so we just need to make our way over there. If you remember how all of this started, very early on, and this is if you have the Dragonborn DLC installed, and I think you have to be a certain level, perhaps 20, somewhere around 20. That's ringing a bell. What? Who just spoke? What?
Come on, let's go.
Who the hell is talking?
Let's go.
I told him no once already.
We've got work to do.
I'm not chasing that map. It's a fool's errand. I'm done. Leave me alone.
Boss said to bring you back, or bring back your corpse.
Is that so? Well, you'll never get that treasure now.
Time to die.
Okay, we have a pirate and a pirate mage talking about treasure. I believe I do know which side quest this involves. Hey, 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 hey. Oh. And down goes the pirate mage.
Found you.
What are you attacking now? All right, well, let's loot this guy. Pirate King of the Abekian. I never knew how to pronounce this word. Abesian. It's probably Abesian now that I think about it. Let's read it. I don't think this involves a quest. In fact, I think this is a normal book, but I could be wrong. It's only 2 pages, so you guys can pause the screen and read it if you would like. But obviously, that's not giving us anything. We'll eat the sweet roll, and we'll follow this woman because I believe she might have some information that we want. Who is she fighting, though? Whoever it is attacking us as well. Reaver. Yeah, so Reavers are the new bandits of Dragonborn. They're pretty annoying, but they're pretty easy to deal with as per normal. Where did that woman go? We need to keep track of her.
Yes, Sarah?
Aha! That is what we want. We want Deathbrand. We only have a 23% chance to steal. So Adrenoch obviously has some inclination that there is treasure and thus power hiding within this woman's clothes. Wink. So, yeah, I think we're just going to kill her.
Something you need?
There is something that I need. It's on you, though, so I can try to steal it. That's fine. Let's do it. Let's wait until hopefully we go into sneak a little bit more. There we go. Come on. Good, and now we have almost double. I am so unlucky, though. Very unlucky. Always been unlucky in a lot of, not aspects of my life, because that sounds like, oh, woe is me. Nothing ever happens to me. That's good. But I mean that in terms of this sort of thing, in terms of chance. Like, for instance, if this was a 70%, I'd probably still fail it. So, obviously, I don't fail it this time.
There's something you need?
Nope, not anymore. All right, so we just got a book called Deathbrand. Let's read it, shall we? No way, it didn't start a quest? We are around... Yeah, we're over 50. We should have the quest for this. Anyways, let's see how long this is. We might read it. Probably not, though. It's pretty long. Okay. Yeah, it's super duper long. The actual book is of no importance. Just reading it, I believe. There we go. Yes. I actually made a video about this way back in the day, and if you guys know Mr. Rex, he's another big Skyrim YouTuber. Back when I had no subs, I think like maybe 10,000 or less, probably less, but yeah, 10,000 or less subscribers. I asked him if he would like to help me out in any way, shape, or form because I thought I had quality, and I don't think I did back then, ironically. But he did, for some reason, and he agreed to upload 2 of my videos to his channel and, you know, give me credit for them in the video. And that actually super duper helped me out. I remember looking at the subscriber number, and it went up phenomenally. I don't remember exactly how much, but I was I was beside myself, ecstatic. I was so happy. So Mr. Rex, if you ever catch this video, thanks, man. I still appreciate that, and I hope you're doing well. Anyways, yeah, regardless, I made a video on the Deathbrand quest when this DLC first came out. You can see here there's a lot of people working, again, like they were around the Earthstone.
Here do we toil.
And one of the things I like about this is there's a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life. So we have a Reaver, which are just bandits, basically.
That we might remember.
We have a specific person here, Hierchka, or Hierka. More Reavers, and then another person, Sertjorg, etc., etc. And here is the Temple of Mirak, one of the most unique looking locations in all of Skyrim. Who do we have here? Everybody is under the spell, it would seem, so we're not going to get any dialogue out of anyone.
Now through him do we see.
What?
Fight against what is controlling you. You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Who are you?
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Save them from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
This Mirak tried to have me killed.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
What do you know about Mirak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most do. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
What is the tree stone?
It is an ancient stone of...
Okay, I guess we'll never know because we have some cultists here. That's right, I think once you talk to Freya, they spawn below you and they come on up, so this was inevitable. Yeah, your wards may have worked against the past Adrenoch, but now I wield a sword made out of ethereal energy or some shit, I don't know.
I suppose.
Okay, some more cultists here. Ooh, they have lavender. That's nice. Maybe it was from his girlfriend. Let's go to ingredients and actually eat that ash or whatever the hell it was. It looks really cool, actually. If we can find, I don't remember what it was called. Spawn ash. There we go. What do we get? Ravage stamina. Oh, ravage stamina. That just sounds like it severely disrupts it. Okay, and gold, and we are good to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Find the source of Mirak's power. Yes, we are trying, but why is it telling me to go over? Ah, well, of course. Using my vast intellect, I realize now that the entrance was over there, just below us. Okay. Freya.
I must not fail my people. We must find out what is at work here.
Okay. Now, Adrenoch would
Are you ready
ask...
to help me now? We should not delay.
Well, I'm over
We
here,
should check
and you're
these
over
rooms
there.
for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Don't usually need supplies, but that may be a... Whoa. Okay, never mind. Wow, there's some good stuff here. Yeah, Adrenoch would inquire about things that directly relate to him, such as Mirak and Mirak's power. But when we ask about the Skarls, he does not care. He does not care whatsoever who the Skarls are or the culture of any race outside of the Altmer, and he doesn't even care much about that. Okay. Was that like a little searching animation I just saw Freya incorporate? All right, I think we're going to go ahead and move on. We don't really need too many supplies, like I was saying. So, Freya, if you would be so kind as to... Well, I don't need you. That's fine, too, if you want to go back there and do nothing. More cultists. The only reason I would summon Thorn and Spike... Oh, and by the way, someone made a good suggestion for the name of this ethereal blade here. I think I have to come up with it by myself, though. Someone said Spine, so we have Thorn, Spike, and Spine. I like that. But I basically just need to do a Google search for synonyms for Thorn and Spike and come up with the coolest one. But Spine, I don't know. Spines, I guess they are a bit prickly. Oh, maybe I can call it Nadal. Will be Adrenaria. And to anyone that gets what I'm just trying to say there,
Imagine the kinds of things that happen
or what I tried to say there.
Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Mirak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes?
I don't know, but
Look up there.
you're
I
correct.
think I see something.
Where? You can't just say look up there and then not actually point or something. Yeah,
The stairs
we never
are not
notice.
down.
We never.
I have no
oh,
doubt
hold
you
on.
can find a way out. You never know. You may find something of value up there.
Sounds like I will.
I shall look around. We can proceed when you are ready.
Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, we never take a step back and realize, yeah, these people in these cages, they turn to skeletons, so they either like starved to death or, you know, just were killed and never taken out. That's a horrid fate, starving to death. Gosh, I wonder how bad it actually is though, because obviously there's pain involved. But after a while, I assume it's just like hypothermia. You kind of just go numb and you just slowly die. I don't know if it's a really bad way to go or not. I imagine it's definitely bad for some period of time. Regardless, ooh, yeah, she was right. Of course, we have some stuff up here, but we're not going to take too much of it. Okay, so... Hey, what happened to your friend over there? He's not looking too good. All right, Draugr Deathlord that we do 0 damage to. Maybe Freya can, maybe we should take out the white first. Yeah, the white's taking damage. All right, Freya, you get the big guy. It's not like I'm level 51 or anything. I do need a point in one-handed so I can level up, though. That would be wonderful. All right, I think we're going to have to get our friends out here. Thorn and Spike and sword that remains unnamed for now, but it will definitely have a name very soon. Literally as soon as I complete that Google search for synonyms. But feel free, ladies and gentlemen, to leave some suggestions below. Maybe one of you has the best one. Ooh, let's do a plunging attack a la Dark Souls. Yeah, we did something there. Okay, one-handed is to 50, and we have leveled up once again to level 51? Or is it 2? Health is at 400 now. I think we just, seriously, we're just putting it to magic. It doesn't really matter, like I keep saying. Okay, I think we're doing one-handed. That seems to be the best at the moment. So let's see. Requires 40. I think we just want this again, right? Let's see. What were these? War axes, no. One-handed weapons cost 25 less stamina. That's not that big of a deal. Swords have a 10% chance of doing critical damage. I'm not sure if these abilities stack. I assume they do because the damage works, you know. The damage perk works, so I'm assuming these do as well. So it looks like Blazeman will be really good. What is this? We're not dual wielding. Right? Yes, it's still one-handed. Oh god, no! No, I'm not going to mess this up again. Dual wielding is having 2 swords. A one-handed weapon. Yeah, okay, so we're going to stick with the one-handed for the most part. Yes, yes, okay. Wait. Yes, okay, oh, okay, wow, okay. I'm confusing two-handed weapons, which obviously you hold with 2 hands, and dual wielding, which is having 2 different weapons. For the most part, we have 1 sword out and another spell in our left hand. I think I like that, so we're going to not do any dual stuff. That's what I mean to say. Okay, so I think we're going to go Armsman again. More damage, just more damage. Criticals is great, but I think we just want more damage. So we are level 52. Cool beans. Let's head down here and continue. Now hopefully, yeah, we're just stacking damage on top of this sword here. And like I said, we may just keep putting perks into different types of conjured weapons. Because, yeah, we are getting sort of semi-near the end of this playthrough. Once we complete everything in Dragonborn. No, we're probably not even close, actually. We're far closer than we were. That's the thing. Yeah, so Ebony Flesh, for instance. And then Conjure Jamor Lord. I like this. I like having a sword in one hand and then being able to conjure everything else in our left hand. Dual wield just doesn't really make that much sense, I don't think. And then also we can... Boom! Deal a nice bit of burst damage there. We still don't deal a lot of damage with this weapon at all. Wonder if we switch to an actual one-handed weapon, if we would do more. I don't know. Maybe something to explore in the future. No, don't get up. Don't get up. You need not get up. Okay, let's see. Where's the thing here? All right, we need to get through this before they activate it. Watch. Watch. See? They always do it. They're not smart at all. What would be cool, though, is if this game was a little bit more mechanically complex. What I mean by that is if, for instance, you're traveling around with a thief character like Brynjolf or Carlia, and the thief characters know to watch out for the trap, whereas, yeah, like Freya, who's a big, burly warrior chick, she does not know. Now, that would be cool. And you know what? That could even be a thing. I don't know. I don't think so. But that could be what's implemented. I just haven't paid too much attention to companions because I only utilize them when I absolutely have to. Okay, are we heading this way, guys? Looks like this is the correct path. Oh no, fire! Ow! That hurts. Okay. Neat display here, but not really functional too much as long as someone has a brain. Which I do. Oh, and I got hit. I was like, I'm gonna get hit and I'm gonna look like a fool. And then it happened. That's okay. Freya is nowhere in sight. I'm gonna preemptively grab Thorn and Spike in our left hand. This little purplish ball gives us the power to summon 2 very strong warriors. And we've got a pull chain here, which activates this secret, in quotes, door. Well, it's obviously very clearly... What was that? Oh, you used Ebony Flesh. Oh, cool. Well, probably not Ebony Flesh, because you're not nearly as magically knowledgeable as I am. So you probably only have the lowly... what was the first one? God, it's been so long. You know what I mean? Actually, I do have it somewhere in my repertoire here. Oak Flesh? No, it was like... Was it Oak Flesh? Yeah, because that's a tree, and trees aren't strong. Well, trees are strong, but not as strong as stone or ebony. So yeah, Oak Flesh. Probably Oak Flesh, you lowly warrior, you. Okay, we've got a gate and a bridge. And a Draugr. Again, well, you guys aren't doing so good in popping out of these tombs, huh? You guys need to work on that. Have like a workshop. Popping out of tombs 101, you know? Maybe then you'll actually scare me. Yeah. Can I push this? I can. Cool. There's a trap there. Don't want to step on. Whoa! Ooh, who is this? Oh, just cultists. Why are these Draugr, like, under your command? That shouldn't happen. How come you control Draugrs? Alright. Thorn, I'm gonna need your help. And Spike, I need your help. And Ebony Flesh, I'm gonna need your help. And Close Wounds, you as well. Probably gonna have to conjure up another sword here in a second. Look at that damage, guys. You just don't get that damage from any other YouTuber, you know? You watch other YouTubers, they have crappy, horrible damage. Look at this. We're dealing probably like tens of health per swing. You know, it's magnificent. It's just amazing. I want this bridge to go. This is not a bridge. Never mind. Where are you going? I kind of don't want to. Whoa! You did not just kill. Did you just kill my friends? Well, I'm gonna pretend that I'm gonna deal the most damage to you here, but probably someone's gonna come up behind me, an ally or two, and kill you. Yeah, but I'm doing. You see when your health goes down that much? Yeah, that's me. That's all me. So, yeah, think about that when you're dead. Okay, we actually have a Draugr Deathlord under our command right now, which is not too shabby. Temple of Miraak Sanctum. In we go. Okay. Are you ready, Freya, for the next leg of our adventure?
I do not know what it is Miraak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a blow.
Huh, I don't remember what caused Miraak to turn either. Because that's right, he did turn against the dragons. Oh, you know what? That's right, I remember who we deal with in this DLC. Someone quite interesting. And probably a big fan of hentai. Okay, you take care of most of this. I can't get too... Wow, Freya does a crazy amount of damage. Honestly, if like if a bunch of companions did as much damage as you did, Freya, maybe I would be more privy to utilizing them, but they just don't. They're not good. Oh, you think this may be worth exploring? Yeah, with all these crazy things going on everywhere? You think there may be some hidden treasure? I don't know, you could just be right, Freya. You look at me with that face. Now you're mine. So think about that. Who do we have over there? Ooh, some cultists. Wish I could snipe them. But I can't. I just used my, whatchamacallit, soul tear. So I'm just going to have to come down on them. Don't you guys get filled with such a sense of happiness whenever you see an enemy that has the base name? So this guy is called Ascendant, and obviously every swing does nothing. But when it's just a cultist, you're like, I'm going to wreck this guy. I'm going to destroy him. Like, his day is ruined. You know, forever. He's going to be dead. He's not going to, like, even have another day. Oh my gosh. This guy's purpose is literally to grind out my one-handed. I'm trying to be better with my words, though. I've always been sort of a grammar Nazi, but not in the way that's like, you said this wrong, I'm going to let you know about it now. Just in the way like, you said this wrong, so now I'm going to think that you're a little bit less intelligent. But I'm not going to let you know. But, yeah. So, anyways, when I say literally, this guy is literally just, you know, grinding out my one-handed. Does that make sense? Because if you're using the connotation, you know, that grinding is meant for in a video game, which is to, you know, grind out stuff, it makes sense, right? He's grinding out my ability, and that's his sole purpose, pretty much. But if I say literally, does that mean he should be grinding, physically grind? No, that's not how that works, right? Because there's different uses for the word grinding, right? I think. Anyways, we have a word wall here, which I believe I know what it's going to be. Oh, Dragon Aspect. Never mind. Dragon Aspect is the coolest shout, and we should get everything eventually for it. It's different though. It works differently from all the other shouts. If you don't know what Dragon Aspect is you're in for a treat once we get all 3 words. You still need to get all 3 words, but it is extremely powerful. All right, let's go ahead and conjure Thorn and Spike here. So many Death Lords all the time. Just Death Lord, Death Lord, Death Lord. Hey, there's other people to attack. Oh, Gatekeeper. Oh, we gotta watch out for this guy. I think I might have actually died to this Gatekeeper on a lower difficulty the last time I did Dragonborn. Which is obviously a huge disappointment. Oh! But not this time. Let's go ahead and loot him. Temple of Mirak key.
She left me with him.
Awesome. Nice job. Look at this band. Ooh, this would make a great thumbnail. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Okay, that's going to have to do. In fact, let's go the extra mile before we end this episode. Boom, and boom, and boom. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Look at that, especially because she's glowing. Yes, I love that. I want to be maybe I was a photographer in another life, you know? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we'll delve deeper into the Temple of Mirak and no doubt find some interesting things. If you have not played the Dragonborn DLC, you're in for a treat. If you have, you're probably in for a treat anyways because it's probably been quite a long time since you've done it. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios, muchachos.